Hello Team FD and welcome back to Personal Mastermind. This week we're at the Vitality Stadium interviewing Simon Francis, club captain and legend around these parts, racked up almost 300 appearances. My first time here at the Vitality, I've got to say I'm charmed. Not the usual size or scale of a Premier League club, but intimate, familial. However, we're not here for that. We're here to see if Simon Francis knows himself more than Hector Bellerin. Let's crack on. So here we are in Bournemouth changing rooms where the magic happens, you might say. Thank you for joining us, Simon.
Thank you.
Lovely to see you, mate. Before we dive into Personal Mastermind, a couple of questions. So first and foremost, Bournemouth have started the season in really good form. That victory over Leicester 4-2, very impressive in particular. Currently 8th. What are your aspirations for 18-19?
Well, first and foremost, we obviously want to secure our safety as soon as possible. That's always been a given for us over the last few years. But most importantly, we wanted to start this season well, off the back of not starting so well last season. We knew we had to amend that, and I thought we did that really well to start this season. Got some important wins early on the board. Like you said, like you alluded to, the Leicester win was massive for us as well at home. And then the Burnley game came as a bit of a shock to us, really. It's so hard to go there away from home and think, well, they're bottom of the league, we're doing all right. But sometimes that can creep into the subconscious of,
Can you explain
of the
that?
brain. Yeah, it's a tough one, really. I mean, that's all we can think that we can put it down to, but still that's unacceptable. You can't go into games with that mindset in any league, really, but certainly not the Premier League. You can't underestimate any team. You can't think, because we're on more points than them, that we're going to be all right today. You know, they're fighting for their lives at the bottom already of the league. We should have that mindset as well. Going into that game, we didn't, and we came unstuck against a physical team. They put a lot of balls in the box, and we were punished for it.
Okay, so you're kind of attributing that to mentality as opposed to any alarming problem at the moment?
Yeah, certainly. I think the most important thing for us is that we learn from that.
Yeah.
We're always learning as a team, as a squad, individuals as well, but the mental aspect of the game is equally as important as performing on the pitch. So we know that we have to learn from those kind of results. We've bounced back certainly with the win Tuesday night against Blackburn in the Cup, and we've been looking good in training as well, so hopefully we can put it right on Monday.
Stylistically, you've always been quite an attacking side, and of course your forward triumvirate of Ryan Fraser, Callum Wilson, Josh King have started the season really well. Does that fill you with confidence as a defender at the club, as a defensive stalwart here?
Yeah, it does. I think that's been the best thing for us. I think at the start of the season, our players are firing straight away. Last season, it took a while for our top players to hit form, especially our attacking boys that are going to get the goals, going to get the assists. And Ryan Fraser's come back in great shape from pre-season, as has King.
Scottish Messi, mate.
There you go. Don't say that. I haven't said that to him. I don't want to get him too bigged up, but he's been excellent for us.
Yeah.
And the most important thing for him is the consistency. And staying injury-free. He's had a few niggles over the last couple of years that have kept him out of games, kept him out of having those good runs of form that he's in currently. So, yeah, if we can keep him fit and firing like he is now, he's going to be massive for us.
Quality. One more question from me. So, in 2006, you signed for Southend. You're playing League One football. What has your journey been like from there, now racking up over 100 appearances in the Premier League? Because that's quite the transition.
Yeah, it's been phenomenal, really. I have to be honest. Hold my hands up when I was at Southend. I didn't think I'd get to the Premier League. I still obviously had aspirations, had dreams, as I did when I first started kicking the ball. But I'd messed around in the Championship, League One, been relegated twice when I was at Southend. I just thought, I need to pull my finger out here. Really, I don't want to be getting relegated with teams and not moving on.
So when you say messed around, did you change your mentality? Did you train
Yeah,
harder?
I did. Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I tried looking at everything outside of football. Was I living the right lifestyle? What can I do to get those extra 5-10% into my game to make me move on? And I thought getting relegated from League One with Southend in my last season there was the final straw, really. I didn't want to be playing in League Two, and I had a good season in League One and managed to go to Charlton, which was a massive club at the time. They were pushing for promotion. And for me, that was my first stepping stone, and I'm moving back up.
That was the moment?
Yeah, that was the moment, yeah. And then I went to Charlton and ended up having a dip again, so I went back down again, really. But I ended up signing here on loan at Bournemouth, again, not thinking of the roller coaster ride that 6-7 years later we've been on.
Of course, went on loan at first, didn't you?
Yeah, I came on loan purely because I knew the manager as a friend. He was my teammate at Southend, Lee Bradbury. So I got a lot to thank him for. Still keep in touch with him now. And
I think you've repaid his trust in full.
Yeah, certainly. He doesn't let me forget it when I speak to him. But no, it was a massive move really to come down from Charlton, because they were a big club, and I didn't really want to leave them too soon because I knew they'd go on and be successful. But it was a decision I had to make for me and my family, and ultimately the right one.
Talking of top form, mate, are you feeling confident answering questions on yourself? Because Hector Bellerin, our last Personal Mastermind contender, topped the charts with 12. In second place, Dave Bautista, weirdly, the wrestler. I'm not sure if you're familiar with his work.
Bautista, yeah. Well, I've seen a couple of films actually. I saw Avengers the other day with him in. Watched that with my son, so yeah, I know who he is. 12's a good score, but I've had a longer career than Bellerin, so I'm going to have to get my mind back to when it all began, so hopefully I'll be all right.
For sure. Let's get started. Can I have 2 minutes on the clock, please, Templeman? Are you ready? Steady, go. Who did you make your FA Cup debut against in 2005?
Oh my God.
Got to skip it if you don't know it. Time's the name of the game.
Millwall.
Incorrect, it is Arsenal. Who did you make your Bradford debut against in 2002?
Nottingham Forest.
Correct. Who was your first career goal against?
Palace.
Correct. How much did Sheffield United buy you for in 2004?
300 grand.
It's 200 grand. Who was your final appearance for Sheffield United against? You came on as a sub, I believe.
Was it Arsenal, the FA Cup one?
Rhymes with Zooton.
Luton.
There we go. How many games did you feature in On Loan at Grimsby?
5.
Correct. You're included in the Championship PFA Team of the Year in 2014-15. Who was the only other Bournemouth player to feature? Correct. How many points did you accrue when you were promoted that year?
92.
90. Come on, you should be getting that, Simon. What was your longest unbeaten streak during that campaign?
18 games.
14. Bournemouth also registered the biggest away win that season against Birmingham. What was the score?
8-1.
8-0. Who did you make your 100th Premier League appearance against? Monday, think Monday.
Palace.
Correct. What year did you win Players Player of the Season?
2014.
2012, 2013. How many minutes of Bournemouth's Championship season did you miss that year? Wasn't many.
45.
Correct. What teammate have you made the most appearances with?
Steve Cook.
Correct. Who did you make your Premier League debut against?
Villa.
Correct. And what was the score that game?
Lost 1-0.
You did. And where has your most prolific stint at club level been?
Within goals.
Goal scoring.
Probably Southend.
Correct. And finally, who was your England under-18 debut against? Last chance to get points on the board, Simon. This could be important. Have a think. They play in blue.
Finland or Iceland?
Oh, it was France.
Was it?
It was France, I'm afraid, according to Wikipedia anyway. Well,
I'm not sure.
How many points did he finish with, Temps? He doesn't know.
Oh, what's going on?
Simon, we've counted it up, and you finished on 11, which is good enough for second place. One better than Dave Bautista. How does that make you feel? All warm and fuzzy inside?
Very, yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, I think that's a strong performance. Thank you very much for joining us, sir.
Cheers.
If you like this sort of content, guys, remember to like and subscribe to FDFC. Hit that like button down there. Get in the comments. Who do you want to see us do next? Take care.